And this is where like high frequency trading actually is a plus for markets. And what you see is like, why do you get such good prices on Robinhood? Why do you get such good prices nowadays when you're trading? It's because there's so much high frequency trading going on in the background where like, I don't really care if I lose out on a tenth of a penny on this trade. I care that I don't have to spend $1 to do the trade. And that is kind of where all that comes from. Now on Solana's fast, but there's a whole bunch of other things that go into like, can you get your transaction in? So for example, I'm sitting in New York today. If I want to go trade on Solana, like what happens? I open up Phantom or Soulflare. That's talking to an RPC server somewhere in the world. So first we have one latency hop there. I hit trade, right? I got to get a price from the blockchain. I hit trade. It sends it to an RPC, and that RPC then has to send it somewhere in the world to wherever that block is being built. Maybe that block is being built right next to my RPC server. Great. I get like a very instant response. Maybe that block's being built in Singapore. And now I got to send my data all the way from New York all the way to Singapore. On the public internet, that can take 300 milliseconds or that can take 2 seconds. It entirely depends on the state of the public internet at the moment. And so there's just a huge amount of variability in how quickly your trade actually goes in. And so when you're saying, hey, it takes a few seconds, that's awesome. From a retail direct experience standpoint, that is awesome. For a market maker, they could have just lost hundreds of thousands of dollars because the price on Binance moved and suddenly they're selling something that's worth $1 for 90 cents. And that's kind of where like when we can bring faster, more high performance networking into this and we can accelerate networks like Solana, you're going to see better pricing as a user. You're going to see like less than 10 basis points of slippage. And you've
That's a
seen
big
this already
deal.
start to happen with some of the prop